This November's Beaver Supermoon is here to remind us of the beauty in grounding ourselves while remaining open to life's mysteries. Just as the beaver builds with resilience, we too are called to create, protect, and prepare for the cycles ahead. Embrace the energy, feel the magic, and let the Beaver Moon guide you to a season of warmth, stability, and spiritual growth. Imagine standing at the edge of a sacred pool, its surface as still as glass, reflecting both the physical world and the ethereal realms above. As the final supermoon of 2024 approaches on November 15, we find ourselves at exactly such a threshold, a mystical gateway where the waters of consciousness run deep and the veil between worlds grows gossamer thin, like a master craftsman carefully positioning the final piece of a sacred mandala. The universe has orchestrated this Beaver Moon as the culminating supermoon of 2024, a cosmic locksmith inserting the last key that unlocks profound spiritual transformation. Think of how a beaver meticulously constructs its lodge, each piece of wood carefully selected and positioned, creating not just a shelter, but a sanctuary that bridges the world above and below the water's surface. This is precisely what's happening energetically during this powerful lunar event. Just as the beaver's lodge creates a sacred space between water and air, this supermoon creates a divine portal between our earthly existence and higher dimensional consciousness. You might have been feeling it already, a subtle yet persistent calling, like whispers carried on an autumn wind, urging you to prepare your spiritual home for a profound shift. These aren't random feelings or mere coincidence. They are the early ripples of a powerful energetic wave that's building as we approach this celestial gateway. The ancient wisdom keepers understood something profound about this particular moon that modern society has largely forgotten. They saw how the beaver, with its ability to transform landscapes by building dams and creating new watersheds, mirrors our own capacity to reshape our spiritual landscape. Consider this. The beaver doesn't just build, it transforms entire ecosystems. Where once there was simply flowing water, the beaver creates pools of still, deep reflection. These pools then attract new life, create new possibilities, and establish entirely new harmonious systems. This is exactly what's happening on a spiritual level during this final supermoon of 2024. As above, so below. Just as the beaver's work changes the physical landscape, this moon's energy is creating energetic pools in our consciousness, still points of deep reflection, where we can clearly see both our shadows and our light. These aren't just metaphorical pools, they're actual energetic gateways opening in our auric field, allowing for profound spiritual downloads and divine inspiration. This moon falls in Taurus, an earth sign deeply connected to the sacred feminine principle of creation. But here's what makes this particular alignment so powerful. It's making a direct connection with Uranus, the cosmic awakener. Imagine two ancient ley lines crossing exactly at the point where you stand. That's the level of energetic potential we're working with. The universe speaks in symbols, in patterns, in the language of synchronicity. During this powerful lunar gateway, these messages become more pronounced, like whispers turning into clear, unmistakable guidance. You might notice recurring visions of water or building, reflecting the beaver's wisdom, synchronicities, signaling spiritual awakening and alignment, dreams of swimming or diving deep, representing spiritual exploration, sudden urges to clear your space, both physical and energetic, a deepening awareness of your own emotional currents. Think of these signs as spiritual breadcrumbs, leading you toward your highest evolution. Just as the beaver instinctively knows when and where to build, your soul knows exactly what steps you need to take next on your spiritual journey. Let's pause for a moment and align with this energy. Place your hand on your heart center and breathe deeply as you say, I am the sacred architect of my spiritual evolution. As the beaver builds its lodge between water and air, I create sacred space between earth and spirit. Divine wisdom flows through me like pure water, transforming every aspect of my being. I am ready to receive the higher frequencies of consciousness now available to me. The beaver teaches us another profound lesson about spiritual transformation, the importance of working with the natural flow of energy. A beaver doesn't fight against the current. It uses the water's natural movement to assist in its building process. Similarly, this supermoon offers us currents of cosmic energy that we can work with to facilitate our own spiritual expansion. Here's how to create your own energetic lodge, a sacred space for transformation. 1. Sacred space creation. Choose a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Create a circle of protection using sacred crystals, particularly moonstone for divine feminine energy and black tourmaline for grounding. Light 3 white candles representing body, mind, and spirit. Place a bowl of water in your space to represent the emotional depths being stirred. 2. Energy alignment practice. Begin by smudging your space with sage or Palo Santo. Sit in meditation facing the direction of the moon. Visualize yourself surrounded by a pool of still, crystalline water. Allow your consciousness to expand like ripples on this sacred pool. Consider this: a beaver doesn't build its lodge in a single night. Each stick, each piece of mud, each careful placement builds upon the last. Similarly, spiritual transformation often occurs in layers. Each moon ceremony, each practice, each intention building upon the previous ones. As we approach this final supermoon of 2024, we're feeling called to create a moment of genuine appreciation and energetic exchange. Many of you have been sending such beautiful messages about how these lunar teachings have transformed your spiritual journey. You've shared stories of profound awakening, healing, and divine remembrance. Your words touch our heart deeply, and we're eternally grateful for the trust you place in this space we've created together. If you feel these moon teachings have truly impacted your spiritual path this year, there's a beautiful way to create an energetic exchange. YouTube has gifted us with something called Super Thanks. It's the heart icon with sparkles below this video. When you feel moved to express gratitude this way, it helps sustain our ability to continue creating these sacred teachings and supports our mission of raising collective consciousness. Think of it as placing a gift of appreciation on our shared spiritual altar. It's an energy exchange that helps us reach more awakening souls while deepening our collective work together. Whether you choose to express gratitude through super thanks, through your presence in comments, or simply through your energy and attention, know that you are deeply valued here. This soul family grows stronger with every form of appreciation we share. And now, a question. Have you noticed that profound shifts happen so subtly we don't notice them until we look back and see how far we've come? Like the Beaver's Dam, gradually changing the entire ecosystem. Your spiritual practice is gradually transforming your entire reality. Let's anchor in this understanding with another powerful affirmation. Place both hands over your heart and declare, I am a sacred creator, working in harmony with divine timing. Like the Beaver's Lodge, bridging water and air, I bridge heaven and earth through my being. I trust in the perfect unfolding of my spiritual awakening. The waters of divine consciousness flow freely through me, transforming everything they touch. I am ready to receive the full power of this sacred lunar portal. What we're experiencing isn't just individual transformation, we're part of a larger spiritual emergence. Just as one beaver's work benefits the entire ecosystem, your spiritual awakening contributes to the elevation of collective consciousness. This final supermoon of 2024 isn't just closing a yearly cycle, it's completing a larger spiritual initiation that began with the first supermoon of this year. Think of it as the final turn of a sacred key, unlocking new levels of consciousness for all of humanity. Share in the comments below what spiritual signs have been appearing in your life as we approach this powerful portal. Have you been feeling the call to dive deeper into your spiritual practice? Your experience might be the exact confirmation another soul family member needs to trust their own journey. As we prepare for this powerful lunar gateway, remember that you are not just a witness to this cosmic event. You are an active participant in this divine dance of transformation. Trust the stirrings in your soul, the whispers of your intuition, and the signs that appear on your path. Remember, just as the beaver knows exactly when to build, your soul knows exactly when to evolve. This Beaver Moon is your cosmic permission slip to embrace that evolution fully. Stay in your light, trust your path, and know that you are deeply supported by our better life on your spiritual journey and your path to a better life.